Let's learn side kick. Side kick is going to have 4 steps. Let's get into it. Step 4 is really simple. All you're going to do is take your back foot and then bring your knee up in a straight linear fashion. Step 3 is going to be pivot the planted foot. I would like to see that heel pivot 270 degrees. So basically that heel is facing to the, if he's using his right foot, to the right of him. And then that heel is going to be behind his glute. Step 2 is straight leg. Ideally, the heel, knee, hip, shoulder, head, all in one straight line, and then one chamber back in. Basically, one should look just like step 3. 3 and 1 looks exactly the same to each other. Let's do that again a little bit faster. I'm going to add a couple of details now. Ready? 4. Don't forget, your foot position should be correct on step 4. As soon as your foot leaves the floor, you want to get in that foot position. Well, what does that look like? Toes up and then ankle turned in, because you're going to be striking with your heel and the blade of your foot. Step 3 is pivot, again 270 degrees. Make sure everything is straight. Don't bend over. Say you could be crouched over here. Don't do that. You keep that spine straight. And then 2, straight out. And then make sure it's all straight line. As you can see, when you're doing it slow, it's tiring, right? But we've got to keep working on that balance. Try again. Ready? There we go. And out, and then back is 1. Just like that. Don't forget, when you're doing a side kick, this is going to be more of a push motion and even a thrust forward. This is very different than a roundhouse. And I'll quickly explain here how you can do this incorrectly like you would a roundhouse. This is a roundhouse style side kick. So you bring your knee up, and then you pivot, and then from here, you could even have the correct foot position. See where his heel is? It's behind his glute muscle, right? He has to make sure that it's not, because if he tries to push out from here, push out, that's going to be like a roundhouse kick. You've got to bring that knee over across your body so your heel is again behind that glute. Let's go ahead and see a couple of repetitions of doing that side kick in full motion. Go ahead. Just like that. And the goal is always to get that leg to straighten out, pop, and then pull back. There are 2 different ways that you're going to throw that side kick. First is going to be for self-defense, to strike somebody. And when you do that, you don't have to focus so much on fully extending that leg. So let's see that version. Just out and back. Go ahead. Just like that. And now, let's say you want to do something like pumse or forms, where you're trying to show off that side kick. Now you're going to lock it out for about a half second. Go ahead. Don't you wish we all could do that? I know I can't, but make sure that when you're showing that side kick in more of the art form, then you're holding it straight, everything is straight, and then you're chambering back correctly. Those are all tips on mastering the side kick.